Her Majesty has been able to fulfill her wish to attend this year's Chelsea Flower Show, as she appeared on Monday afternoon, May 23, in a buggy. Last week, Buckingham Palace warned while the monarch hoped to be in attendance, the decision would be made on the day. The head of state has attended the Royal Horticultural Society's world-famous event in London, of which she is a patron, more than 50 times during her 70-year reign, but recent ill health and mobility issues had made her presence uncertain. The Queen joined Prince Edward and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, along with Princess Beatrice and her husband Edoardo Mattei, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, the Duke of Kent, Prince and Princess Michael of Kent and Princess Alexandra. Edward has accompanied his mother to her recent public outings, including the opening of the Elizabeth Line and the Royal Windsor Horse Show earlier this month. Both Sophie and Edward have become close confidants of the monarch, particularly following the death of Prince Philip last year. The Countess was immediately welcomed into the royal family by Her Majesty, especially as her and Edward's relationship came the year after the Queen's Annus Horribilis. 1992 saw the breakdown of three of the Queen's children's relationships. Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson separated, Princess Anne and Captain Mark Phillips divorced, and Prince Charles and Diana, Princess of Wales' marital problems were made public. One royal expert claimed that the disastrous relationship between Andrew and Fergie encouraged the Queen to welcome commoners into the royal family. Camilla Tominey, associate editor at The Telegraph, said that Her Majesty saw middle-class girls as a better bet. She told the 2011 documentary William and Kate, Into the Future, the Queen particularly is quite in favor of someone, rather unattractively termed a commoner, marrying the members of the royal family because she sees middle-class girls with a good university education as a better bet than perhaps the kind of aristocratic prima donnas that might have been singled out for princes in the days gone by. Her experience with people who are less common, say Fergie, who was a commoner of sorts but yet she was the daughter of an army officer and so she probably was from the higher echelons than somebody like Kate Middleton, they've gone disastrously wrong. Fergie caused a huge upset within the royal family when she was intimately photographed just months after her separation from Andrew. The scandal marked the beginning of a very difficult relationship between the Duchess of York and her in-laws. Ms. Tominey claimed that this may be the reason that the Queen welcomes commoners into her family. She said, so maybe she, the Queen, is quite happy for people who are just stable, middle-class girls. In 1999, the Queen's youngest son married Sophie Rhys-Jones. Sophie comes from a middle-class family, her mother was a secretary and her father a sales director for a tire company. Sophie and Edward's marriage has been highly successful as, unlike the rest of the Queen's children, the Wessexes have bucked the royal trend and have not divorced. While Edward's choice to marry someone outside of the aristocracy may have been very unusual centuries ago, it has become much more common in recent years. Following in the Earl's footsteps, younger generations of royals have married outside of the upper-class bubble. In 2011, Prince William married